because okay, bear with me, everyone. Hold on. We're gonna get this shit figured out. So we're gonna do it this way. There we go. Fucking A. I'm going to be tearing into Greg for one, but I'm also going to be tearing into another guy I got into a fucking argument with, and I just really feel like this needs to come to fruition. And also the fact that YouTube and OBS don't want to fucking work with me, so I'm really pissed off about that. So I'm kind of out of my flirtatious mood, as I'm always in. So now I'm going to kind of get into my whole series. I'm going to tear somebody's fucking heart out. And yes, I'm wearing pajama pants. Well, before I do that, let me log into Discord real quick, and then I will share the link, because I know we've been talking, and I owe you guys that much. So. Come on. Load. I've already got the video posted up, so luckily for me, I can just send it, and then we're good to go. Hold on, Aussie. Yes, save. No, I don't want to sync. Just log me in, please. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hopefully Marco comes back, because giggity. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me go ahead and link this. We'll be good to go. To general. Copy. Paste. I'll see. Where are you? There we go. Perfect. Glad you guys showed up. I'm fucking happy and fantastic about it. Let's see. Just so you guys know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Build that up. That's who we're going to be responding to first. So gather around. If that does not stay on there, then I don't know what's going to happen. Do not fall on me. Thank you. We're serving up some blooming onions and another guy, because apparently we're all part of the White Glove Society now. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're almost there. I just got some. Where did my freaking phone go? Ugh, gotta reach all the way down. Okay, where are you? That do the trick. All right, we got people coming in. Nice. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure this is going well. If not, I'll just link them again. Okay. Didn't go through, so let me do this real quick. Go back, go back. See middle light. Okay, cool. All right. Coolio. Okay, so fortunately, I have a video right here. It's not on YouTube. It was actually provided to me, so we don't have to give the fucker any views. So that's the fortunate side of the business that we're gonna get ourselves into. Just make sure we got everything good. Chelsea's in here. Aussie's in here. Okay, thank you, by the way, Aussie. You are a lifesaver, by the way. If I'm gonna do this, got my Scotch whiskey ready. Then you might have this shit. And Monkey, you're feel free to join at any time because I could really use your presence right now. Where did I put it? Now, normally I post some music, but this is one of those things where sometimes you just gotta say fuck it for today. This will do. Come on, Monkey Doodle. The old floof man, yeah, he's just right over there. As a matter of fact, you'll be able to see him. Hold on, let me adjust the camera. Wheezy, say hi, buddy. Look, Chelsea wants to say hi. He's like right on my counter right now. Okay, thank you, awesome man. I appreciate it. And then little Monker Doodle right there. Say hi, Monker Doodle. Chelsea wants to say hi. Oh, Slappy from Goosebumps? Dude, he's like one of the best Halloween props I've ever had. So effing excited for that. Monkey. Sally Face! Oh my gosh! Hey, Malice. Let me adjust this. All right, we're about to get ready here in just a moment. Okay, so we are in for 9 minutes and 30 seconds. We are almost ready and accounted for and present, and I still got about... Suit yourself. That is the other guy we're going to be ripping into because holy crap. Hey, yo. Yeah, Gage, I'm so sorry. If it makes you feel any better, Gage, I actually downloaded Doom, the original Doom for a PS4. It's only about $5, by the way. So if you guys are a PS4 fan and you love the original Doom, again, it's $5 at the PS Store. Download the fuck out of it. It's got multiplayer on it. I'm so fucking excited. And Brutal Doom. I'm going to be downloading Brutal Doom. So, Aussie, remind me to download that shit because I'm so psyched for it. So, getting Doom Eternal, fuck yes. All right. So, we're going to do a test run here real quick, and I just want to make sure if you guys can hear this. 3, 2, 1.
First off, I want to thank people on Discord for inspiring some of these topics that I'm focusing on. People message me.
All right, can you guys hear that? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that it went through because I'm kind of playing it through Media Player. So I want to turn this up. All right, here we go.
First off, I want to thank people on Discord for inspiring some of these topics that I'm focusing on.
Okay, why the fuck are you obsessively posting videos from people from topics? Don't you think it's kind of already kind of stupid and obsessive enough that you keep talking about your exes all the damn time? It's already bad enough when people try to exploit other people for milking it and cash grabbing on it. It just seems very fucking odd. And before anyone points the finger at me, he's like, your videos are monetized. Yeah, guess what? I'm only making 40 cents off of this shit compared to others that are making that quick buck. But again, right back to you, Greg. Why do you feel it's necessary to go right back to people like Sarah, Billy, Ayala? I mean, I don't think Ayala was ever your ex, but like Shiloh, Sky, and others. Why do you feel it's fucking necessary? You know, if you weren't this fucking greedy, if you weren't this fucking stupid, you would have been much more harder to spot by other people. But no, you had to obsessively run your mouth off, and you continued to do stupid shit. 6 seconds into this video, and I already had to stop it right there just to pretty much remind you of a fucking stupid dumbass that you are. Criminy. Even my own dick has a mind of its own and knows better than you, Greg. It's just fucking not. It's just mind-numbingly stupid that it just took me 6 seconds just to pretty much delve into that. Criminy.
People message me and I'll be like, yeah, I should talk about that, and then I talk about it. Little fact about me: sometimes I choke on my own saliva for no reason. And when I try to drink beverages,
how many videos has he made? kind of hard to say. As for the choking on the saliva, I don't want to know, but let's go ahead and do that, by the way, because he's uploaded like consistently over the time. So if I were to go over to the video list, we're not going to go to his videos, but we're just going to go to the video list real quick. But
hey, you guys, I just want to let you know that I am a conscientious objector.
Shut up. I don't want to fucking hear you, except for the shit they got to tear you into. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus videos over the span of what, 24? So we're looking at about 29 videos altogether within that span of the day or a day and a half. Yeah. Fuck me.
There's a lot of times I joke on that too, because I'm incompetent at drinking anything or fluids in general, just not good with. I don't know why.
Okay, you kind of at least admit you're incompetent of doing the simple tasks, so there's pretty much the silver lining or the solace that I can take to it.
Terrible at swallowing, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so what we want to talk about right now is a very good point that someone just made. They said they wish that Sarah would just tell the truth. They wish that they...
Sarah did tell the truth. You're meaning to tell me that all the screenshots and even the recording of the screenshots that she scrolled down from a video that she made was what? Fabricated and false, which, by the way, suit yourself. I'm going to tear into your fucking ass here in just a moment, so don't think getting off scotch-free. Scotch. Don't drink and drive, people.
Sarah would just come forward, admit what actually happened, and let it...
Why does she have to come forward now? Don't you think it's kind of a little bit more, since the FBI are investigating your ass, that she would need to come forward later on? Wouldn't it make more sense for her to come on later on with the evidence that was pretty much on that laptop that everyone else was pretty much arguing that fact against? Why does she need to come forward with it now? Again, kind of like the same thing with FBI cases. They take time. So why the fuck does she need to be pressured from you to do that? You don't need to be pressuring anybody in that case. And I'm really kind of fucking irritated and fucking pissed at you because you keep dragging Billy down in your shit too. I'd have ripped your fucking heart out for that, you stupid cocksucking caveman. Even my own dumps that come out of my own fucking ass would be insulted to pretty much hear the stupid shit that comes out of your mouth. Quite the irony.
Done. Because I know Sarah probably maybe is capable of telling the truth. And what she's allegedly doing, I haven't confirmed it. I was just told that she's getting a lawyer. But
good. I hope she fucking sues your ass.
Sarah, if you have a strong case, present it. You know, don't show.
Oh, no, that's fucking rich coming from you, Greg, because you pretty much sent out what? 2 protection orders against Repzion, and you sent out another one to the wrong Chris Hansen. You meant to send it to the Chris Hansen of To Catch a Predator, and you immediately dismissed the case with Repzion. So how do you expect people like Sarah to take you fucking seriously if you can't even win a simple case against Repzion or prove anything from Chris Hansen from proving harassment or bullying allegations? If they can't take you seriously from that, what makes you think that you're going to actually have anything from Sarah at that point? Go fuck yourself.
Out of context, don't show no context. Present it.
She already showed context from the very beginning over a year ago. What more does she have to fucking do? You know what she did? She provided a voice for other victims that couldn't even come out and speak forward. And you want to know what they all have in common? They all match the similar experience, what they felt from you, Greg. And every single time you get into a fucking breakup, you're the supposed victim, right? How is it that you cannot grasp the simple psychology that if something consistently goes wrong with every single relationship you're in and somehow it's not your fault? Don't you think you should take a step back and think, wow, maybe I fucked up in certain situations? No, you don't. You just point the finger saying it's their fault, and guess what? You send your fans after them, you guilt trip them into shit, and guess what? It makes people like me and others want to beat the fucking shit out of you. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, if this guy came near me, I would not give a shit about jail right now. I'm 5'6", he's like, what, 5'11"? I could probably take the shit out of this guy after seeing that screenshot.
In a way that is undeniable. No fake screenshots.
All right, catch you later, Gage.
Just literally make a all-out video describing your situation. No bad acting this time. No faking anything. Just present what actually happened. And what actually happened is exactly what you and I should both know. One, you were dumped. Somebody broke up with you. Okay.
And okay, so I think this is the part where he's admitting that he dated Sarah. Why would you fucking? Why in the fuck would you say this? Oh yeah, that's right. You're dumb.
And once you were broken up with, you went all super duper crazy. Like crazy.
Just like every single one of your exes you say are supposed crazy. Let's flip that around for a moment for any of your fans watching this, just in case. Quote unquote, every single ex he has is quote unquote crazy. And somehow Greg is not in the fault for this, even though there has been evidence presented from every single victim at this point. Maybe you're the crazy one. No, it's not a maybe, it's a definite.
Like in a rage, crazy like you want to ruin my life, crazy like...
No, you did that to yourself by shooting yourself metaphorically in the foot for all the stupid shit you did. No fucking shit, Sherlock.
You complaining that I want to use a wand on you anymore?
Did I hear that right? Did I fucking hear that right? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need fucking scotch for this part. Okay. Let's play that again.
Or ever, actually, about to want to use a wand on you anymore?
Just
like you want to ruin my life? Crazy like you complaining that I want to use a wand on you anymore? Or ever, actually, that you were saying like, oh, you never got to use the wand on me. Oh, you never got to do that. Because I said, yeah, I would do that for her, but then it...
Why the fuck would you admit that? You stupid, cock-sucking, ephebophile, grooming piece of shit, dick-squatting, cock-sucking asshole. Why the fuck would you admit that? I couldn't even give a fuck how barely 18 Sarah was at that time. You fucking had her when she was 14. And you fucking admit that. Oh, fucking hell. I guarantee you if Stevie heard this fucking shit right there, he would have been tempted to jump through the fucking computer, strangle your ass, throw your ass out of the fucking window of the 2-story house you lived in. That way you fell on the fucking side of the fucking curb or the fucking driveway of your fucking house. Holy fucking hell. I could not imagine anyone being this disgusting and this fucking stupid in all my life. Fucking damn. Sorry, I don't think the camera's like presented appropriately. That's better. Okay. Going again.
We're only interacting for a couple of days, and then I realized that it was totally nutty and uncomfortable. Like it was just a really creepy vibe.
Oh, I could only imagine since you had her at the age of 14 that it finally occurred to you when she turned 18 that it was becoming nutty and uncomfortable, even though the fact that you had her sign a fucking false NDA that you didn't even properly notarize because your stupid dumbass couldn't figure your way out of a legal problem of shit. You can't even describe the difference between a medical disclosure and a fucking NDA. And somehow that now is coming through and coming to fruition into your head like some sort of stupid revelation. Come on. Like, I think to myself sometimes that I'm creepy, that I'm fucking dumb, and that I'm somehow a worthless cock-sucking individual. But you, my friend, you out-dumb everybody else in the fucking world. Because I have never seen anyone this fucking stupid, gross, disgusting, and low life in all of my fucking 27 years that I've been alive. Fucking damn.
That she gave me and freaked me out. And I hope most people could be with me that the live action Aladdin was very good and totally worth watching, and being distracted with someone looking up at you, kind of guilt tripping you to make out with them isn't probably the best thing, an alternative to watching Aladdin. But
coming from the guy that's had has had every ex sign an NDA, I'm not buying that shit.
No, I wish that Sarah would come forward about how she trashed Billy for years or months.
Why the fuck does this have anything to do with anything now? Isn't this about the fact that you just thought she was crazy and that what? You fucking had her that you fucked her and also pretty much assuming with the law. What does Billy have to do with that? Again, I had to rip your fucking heart out for dragging Billy into your shit again. You fucking stupid ass cocksucking caveman.
Something like that. How she trashed Ayala. How she.
And why the fuck would you give a fuck about Ayala to begin with? You've been harassing her and Billy for fucking months on end. So why the fuck would you give a fuck about them? All of a sudden, you're supposed to be their fucking white knight in shining armor? I might be drunk by the time this is fucking done. Fucking damn, you stupid ass caveman.
Said Ayala had said that she wanted to sleep with Sarah and offered that. That's what Sarah said. I wish you'd come forward with the truth about that. I wish you'd come forward about how you got kicked out because you misunderstood a joke and I didn't want to be around you. I wish you'd come forward and talk about you saying that you were going to end your own life because I didn't want.
Also, I noticed there's a familiar person in my chat. I'm not going to say who. And I get this strange feeling that she's pissed at me, which she has a right to be pissed at me, by the way. But let me just point this out. I wasn't thinking straight with a lot of shit going on, and I was kind of going through a crisis. So if you have anything that you wanted to tell me about, now's the fucking time. But I'm in the middle of something.
I want to be around you because you came up with this idea that I had actually been uncomfortable with you saying that Dat Booty Doe joke was real and actually some kind of pass. I wish you would come forward about the fact that all of this has been a result of you being rejected because
excuses. You can't grow a fucking pear, Greg, and just come out in the fact and just say you fucked everything up. Christ, I've seen creepy ass pedophiles that actually have much better fucking brains than you that admit, oh, they fucked up. They completely fucked up. Yeah, disgusting human ass pieces of shit that actually had the fucking balls to say, hey, I fucked up. They've got more balls and more fucking brains than you, buddy, which just goes to show that you're just hiding behind excuses. You're just hiding behind your exes. You're just hiding behind the fact that, yeah, you got into some fucking strange-ass, scandalous, kinky-ass shit with Sarah. I'm going to throw my fucking hat at the screen if I get any more pissed off.
You're unbalanced. It would make so much more sense if you would just tell it like it is rather than
go ahead and message
changing
me
your story as to what happened. One day you're supportive of Kai, the next day you hate Kai and you think Kai's a monster, then the next day you're supportive of Kai again, and then you think Kai's a monster. I wish you'd give the full context and admit that you know that you were never supposed to have any photos. I wish you'd actually admit that you never sent any photos because Kai doesn't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I know Regina's completely incapable of being honest because, like,
oh, fuck, will you fucking shut the fuck up already? Every single fucking person that has ever met your ass. And again, you're just going to finger point at them saying that they're the ones doing all the fucking wrong in the world and you didn't fucking do anything wrong yourself. Fuck you, Greg. This is no wonder why anyone with a fucking capable functioning mind that has seen your shit now would ever want to be near with you. Even some of the low-life pieces of shit that have been around you actually had a fucking brain and they actually got out. Social fucking Repose, for example, not saying dating-wise, but I'm just saying in general. That was a guy who I don't even respect, but at least he had the decency and capability to realize that what you're doing is fucking stupid. It's fucking atrocious. It's abominable. It's repugnant. And he even fucking knew. Guy has more self-respect for himself, and he has a little bit more respect for others in an extension of a way. But holy hell. That's not really saying much, but at least he actually has more of a decency than you.
To make it all about them when they're not even involved. Regina isn't even a part of this. I don't even remember ever talking to Regina, but she's like, hey, look at me, guys, and then joins allegedly the Hanson team to become a conflict of interest. So the whole thing, again, seems like a circus. It seems like a big clown show.
Ow! I just wondered in between how many brain cells I'd lost from hitting my head against that particular thing that actually had some heavy shit in it to the fact that what I've just listened to was just a fact of utter maniacal, narcissistic bullshit.
And I wish that Sarah would just say, you know what? I'm fed up with this. Instead of spending tens of thousands of dollars on a lawyer to realize in court that we have hordes of documentation. And as I said before, it would be lovely to share that documentation with you guys if you wouldn't try to delete my entire channels or my entire Patreon or my...
Oh, but it's completely okay for you to file false copyright notices to people like Repsion and to people like Chris Hansen or there are other channels out there that are literally calling your ass out for the shit that you've been doing. Somehow, it's not right for people to try to legally take you down. I don't condone doxing. I don't condone false reporting or anything like that. But in your case, fucking Greg, I'm not gonna fucking care. I'm not gonna call you by James because fuck you for one. I'm not gonna call your fucking wife Kai. I'm gonna call her by Lainey or Taylor because again, fuck you and fuck her. This pronoun shit and all that. No, fuck you both. And for any one of his fans out there, they're gonna get so offended. Oh, you're a transphobe. Get fucking wrecked, you fucking pussy ass pieces of shit. Don't think for 1 second that I'm condescending or being transphobic because I also have to share this unfortunate part of this generation of being a millennial. Unfortunately, I have to share that title with you, with those fucking people. So for anyone getting out there saying, "Oh, you're just being transphobic," do me a favor: take your finger out of your ass and go do something about it. Then, there's a war going on pretty much across the seas right now. Want to do something about it too? Be a man. Be a fucking woman about shit. Don't get all so fucking needy-greedy and whole hurt because, oh, I happen to call somebody out and then someone to be called a transphobe. This is the same motherfucker that even accused Stevie of being a transphobe. But again, the context was taken completely out. And people wanted to bash him for that shit. Fuck you guys. I'm talking to Greg's fans, by the way.
My YouNow is gone because I posted a text.
Yeah, good that your YouNow is gone, which means you can't fucking harass Billy anymore, you cocksucking asshole.
I posted a text that was really positive and I forgot to crop out one part of it. And you guys got my Patreon deleted. You got my...
Yeah, good, because no one can actually fucking piddle-paddle and pay your fucking feeble-file ass. And besides, one of your Patreon donations or donators was like some fucking zoophile fucker. Did you really want someone like that paying you? I sure as hell fucking wouldn't.
You now deleted. You got another social platform deleted.
Good.
Like, I wish that you guys would just understand that that is why I can't do anything. You've bound my hands because if I...
Yes, you can. It's called getting a fucking job and getting back out there. But unfortunately, the fact that you're so fucking stupid and incomprehensible to understand that what you're doing is so stupid, you probably couldn't even get a job anyway because you shot yourself so many times in the fucking foot that everybody knows who the fuck you are. And I'm so sorry that I'm talking so fast just because I'm also drinking this and I'm kind of woohoo. But if you weren't so fucking stupid and trying to stick your dick in everything, you probably wouldn't be in this mess. And also the fact that you don't know when to shut the fuck up.
Show anything and hear any proof, you guys could simply report it as doxing. And then I lose my stuff even more than before. So I'm bound, but I'm pretty sure Sarah isn't. So, you know, it will be nice if we ever go to court and I actually get to show we have like 5 years, I think, worth of texts on our computers, and even if we didn't have our computers, they would still be in the cloud. So you can't get rid of this. This is, Sarah, it's over. Like, I finally have spoken, and I've told my side of the story, and I have all the documents to back it up. So if you really want to take it to court, then I will gladly show the judge all the stuff that actually happened. And the judge will see through your nonsense because the judge is used to people like you. Frauds. People who want to give back.
Greg, if anyone's a fucking fraud here, it's you because you're not the only person. Or actually, no. I'm saying this wrong. Sarah isn't the only person that's got shit on you. Sky's got shit on you because you tried to fucking manipulate it. You tried to fucking manipulate Sky into paying you alimony money because you were trying to threaten her with suicide. You had a video shoved in Shiloh's face with her having a seizure. You also filmed the fact that she was in front of a camera, you threw shit at her, and telling her that she has to have authorization to film anything or to upload anything through you from a controlling manipulation tactic. You constantly harassed Ayala with multiple things, with including messages, videos and all that shit. You also pretty much provided some stupid ass scandalous shit, guilt tripping Billie by putting her in a, I don't know, quote unquote dungeon to shave her head and to dye her hair green and have a tramp stamp tattoo on there. Let's also go to the fact that, again, you actually, in fact, groomed Sarah because you pretty much had her in your custody. So I think all that shit that you're pretty much going to say to the judge, I don't think it would have fucking mattered in the long run. So what would that matter to you? And the fact that you just admitted when she was 18 that you fucked her. And you had her since she was, what, 14? So where do you have any room to fucking argue at this point?
People who are malicious and vindictive and want to hurt people just because that person dumped them and said, get out of my life because I can't put up with your mental instability anymore. Your prescription drug sales, your illegal drug.
Oh, shut the fuck.
You're attempting to marry someone for money.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Greg. You know what? At least Sarah actually had, pretty much the courtesy and, the dignity to come straight forward to admit her own faults. We all do stupid things when we're, when we're actually younger. But you know what, Greg? Unlike you can't come forward and admit your own fucking faults here. Sarah at least came forward and admitted her faults, and for you to use that shit against her is fucking demeaning, low grade, cocksucking, and also low life of you. She had the balls. She had the courage to come out and say, what she did was wrong. So fuck you for using that. That's just a guilt-tripping tactic. Nobody fucking cares of what you have to argue anymore. Everyone sees straight through you. And I can't believe Tosh.0 ever, had to have promoted your ass from back then. If it wasn't for that, dude, you probably wouldn't have been on the map. And you would have been a whole lot tougher to spot back then. Also goes for your fucking cock-sucking mother, too. Yeah, I'm going there, too.
Get their green card? These are serious crimes, Sarah. And I wish that you would just acknowledge who you are and admit that you are totally screwed because of the truth.
Greg, you're fucking screwed too. And I don't really care what anyone's outside of this, okay? And I may not have been completely towards the whole Chris Hansen, Vince shit too, okay? I feel confident that maybe Chris Hansen can do his job and pretty much get all the interviews that he can out there. Maybe there's more than just Chris Hansen, Stevie, Repsion, and some others that can take you down. Okay, I kind of believe it's a collective system, and I know a lot of us out there, some people in the anti-O. I don't really consider myself an anti-O. I'm just more of a guy who's just pissed at fucking Greg because he just doesn't know when to fucking quit. But again, we all have a common goal. And we have a collective goal that we just don't want to see this guy anymore on this social platform. It's apparently enough to me that this guy just doesn't know when to fucking quit. Again, he's just going to deflect and hide, deflect and hide, deflect and hide. And then you get stupid fucking morons that I would have to deal with. And there's like 2 of them.
Coming out. Because here's the thing. There's no way that Sarah is actually feeling completely good about herself. Because I don't.
Why don't we play a guessing game, Greg? Last name, Sherlock. First name, no shit!
I think when I was a child, I took a car from a library, a little toy car, and the guilt ate me up. It still bothers me to this day.
So why the fuck are we comparing taking a fucking toy car from selling drugs selling prescription drugs or whatnot? Call a spade, but again, one card happens to be a little bit more, damaging than the other. Stealing a toy car from a fucking library or whatnot compared to a serious form of shit that Sarah pretty much owned up to? Get fucking real. It's not about you fucking stupid cocksucker.
That I took a little toy car from the library that wasn't mine, didn't belong to me. To this day, there was this time when I was very, very young, and I took a candy, or I tried to walk out with a smoothie from a gas station, but I didn't pay for it. I tried to walk out with it because my friend had walked out. He didn't pay, so I was just following him, walking out with a smoothie. And the person behind the register said, are you going to pay for that? And I am humiliated to this day. Okay? So I can only imagine how Sarah would feel having...
But they're not the 2 same fucking instances, you stupid, dumb fucking asshole. Oh my God, I need to stand up for a moment. Weezy, come here. Come here. I know. But you know what? You calm my nerves, and people love to see you. I know. Come on, buddy. I'm going to calm down for a moment. Greg, those are not the two same kind of scenarios. You trying to run out with a smoothie compared to what Sarah did is not the exact same thing. The levels of guilt is not the exact same thing. You know, but again, at least Sarah had the decency to admit her own faults. And, you know, she knew what she did was wrong. And guess what? That's something to actually justify and feel guilty about. And again, we all do stupid things when we're young. But unlike you just deflect, you just hide, and you just point fingers at victims. Fuck you. And by the way, Susan from YouTube, why in the fuck didn't you do anything about Greg to begin with? He's still around. So YouTube, I'm not done with you yet. You're still another fucking form of a company I still got to tear my fucking 2 cents into.
Kai to the point of literally hating her and never feeling more betrayed by a human being in Kai's entire life. Like, there is no one that Kai is more disappointed with and more feeling a victim of, as I understand.
The thing about it is that you and Kai are not the victims here. Everyone that you pretty much hurt and damaged are victims. Shut the fuck up.
And Sarah. So I don't know how you would live with yourself knowing that, because you just the other day said you had so much.
Well, I don't know how the fuck you're gonna be living once you get your ass thrown. You get your fucking ass thrown in fucking jail. Which, by the way, I need to get that soundboard for Greg actually screaming. By the way, they don't serve kombucha where you're going, pal.
Love for this person, but you don't understand how much damage you've done to this person, and you admitted to it. When you say, you know, you sexually extorting someone was just a joke, okay? If I go into a gas station and I point a gun at someone and it's a fake gun, okay, and I wind up, you know, not actually shooting them or anything, I say it's just a joke, but they actually give me money and I actually walk out of the station with it. Do you understand how that doesn't apply? That's what you did, Sarah. You admitted that you did it when you said it was just a joke.
That was a poor ass fucking comparison, because walking into a fucking store holding a fake gun and then saying, oh, it's just a joke with a fake gun. Okay, so you do realize fake guns have a fucking orange tip on the very end of it, like a, for example, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and point out the stupidity of what I just heard here by showing you physically what I'm talking about here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm really going to freaking tear into his argument here, because what you guys see here, this is a fake gun, by the way. This is a fake BB gun. So, Greg, if you were to walk into a gas station, okay, and I'm not sure if this occurred to you, by the way, Greg, because when you're holding a gun, it doesn't matter whether if it's fake or not, if it's just a joke. You do realize, and I know not every gas station carries these, but sometimes people in gas stations carry real fucking guns. So imagine if you were to go in, point a fucking gun at somebody, and then they realize that it's not fucking real, chances are you're going to get your head fucking blown off by one of those. I think it's well said in Pulp Fiction. Liquor stores, gas stations, you know, betting shops. You get your fucking head blown off in one of those. So don't try to compare a fucking scenario when you walking into a damn gas station with a fake gun, comparing it to something that Sarah admitted that what she did was wrong and that she felt guilty of, because the two scenarios, for one, don't fucking add up or stack together, and number two, you're comparing a life and death situation to something that was fucking wrong. You can't compare apples to fucking oranges, you fucking uneducated moron. I want to say the JC word, but again, I'm a Christian and I don't want to say that, but like, fucking damn, Supreme Kai Almighty.
You said, I'm only going to sign an NDA if you guys, or you implied it. You said, you implied that you're only going to sign an NDA if two people sleep with you. That was the implication, and that's the implication that you admitted. That is, by Washington state standard, sexual extortion, which is a crime. You said it was just a joke, but again, if you walk into a bank and you hold a fake gun at somebody, fake, it's fake. So it's a joke.
Not the same scenario, you fucking stupid dipshit.
Right? It's a joke. It's a fake gun. But they give you the money and you walk out with it.
Yeah, like anyone's going to hand me the money when they find out that the fucking gun that I would actually have on the very end of it is a fucking orange tip. Again, you're comparing apples to fucking oranges. Go ahead and try that shit, Greg. I don't think you were going to be missed if you tried walking in and try to make it as a joke when you walk in trying to rob a fucking bank. You're a fucking idiot.
That doesn't make what you did any less a crime. You already admitted to it. I would love to prove my point to a judge. Obviously, I'm relatively articulate. And I have months and years worth of your texts, all sitting in a cloud.
Yeah, and you have months and years of shit that's been pinned on you since 2010, 2011, so good luck with that shit, because I don't think that's really going to stack up well against you. Or I don't think the shit that you have is going to stack up well against the other people too. Sorry. I actually butchered that.
You know I do. And you know that you have this video of you talking about how innocent Kai is when you were like almost 18 and a half. Almost. That's it. So if you want to go blow money on a lawyer, you can. But problem is that if you have even remotely any cognitive competence, you know what I'm saying is true.
Greg, you walked into a courtroom wearing a beanie, sunglasses, a suit with body armor underneath. Wasn't even a bulletproof vest. It was more one of those stat-proof vests, by the way. And you also wore what? Adidas sneakers? Why in the fuck should anyone take you seriously when you walk into court? Expectations of you looking, fine and good and professional. But the reality is you look like a fucking dumbass when you walk through the elevator and that shit. So my mind is boggled here. And the fact that you would mention the sexual activity with you and Sarah over a fucking wand. Even when, okay, and again, let's go back to the history. You had her when she was 14. You had custody of her when she was 14. You fucked her at 18. Imagine if you said that to it. Imagine if the judge finds out about that. That's not going to go good for you.
And you know it's totally over.
For you, maybe.
Maybe you should have just moved on.
Oh my fucking gosh. Tell me, Greg, is it sinking in? Is it finally sinking into you? Why don't you take your own fucking advice and shut the fuck up? Shut up about Shiloh. Shut up about Sky. Shut up about Billy, Ayala, Sarah, Regina. Anyone else you had a fucking relationship about, because you keep fucking talking about them. And I swear, and God forgive me, but I swear under two things, if you don't fucking shut the fuck up about Billy for one, and if I ever see you in fucking Las Vegas or anywhere else, I will totally beat the fucking shit out of you. That is not a threat. That is a promise. I don't give a shit about jail at that point, because I'm just at the point where I literally just want to beat the fucking shit out of you. I've held back the nice guy crap, but this is getting to the point where I want to fucking do something about it in my own terms. No disrespect, Billy the Fridge, by the way, but like just saying, if I was being put in that situation, I would have knocked him the fuck out and just get on my knees and wait for the cops. At least I would actually have the dignity for that, and I'm not saying that to you with any disrespect, Billy the Fridge, if you're watching that. So I just want to make that clear. We have about like 21 more seconds of that. Hey, Tyler, what's going on? Says the popcorn yellow black. See, Greg is a walking meme. Night, Professor Winter. He did have so much opportunity to do that.
Instead of trying to ruin people's lives because you couldn't take rejection. I think that's the ultimate.
Couldn't take rejection, you fucked her. So what the fuck? You either had her or you didn't. Greg, you had sex with Sarah, so how the fuck could you say you rejected her? Maybe on some degree after, maybe the after effect of it. Who fucking knows? What side of the story are we sticking to, fucking Greg?
Here because you wasted Chris Hansen's time. You embarrassed Chris Hansen. And maybe Chris Hansen will eventually admit what a joke this has all been, if he has integrity. But you've also wasted the time of literally millions of people.
Actually, no, she didn't, because she provided the fucking evidence on the fucking computer recorded from her own fucking phone. So fuck you. You know, I've been at to a point where I feel like I wanted to toss everything off of my fucking desk and just walk the fuck out and just end the fucking stream right there. But no, that's pretty much just the ending of it. And Greg, you are a fucking stupid ass cocksucker. I know I've been repetitive of this. I apologize to you guys that I've been so repetitive over the shit, but it's just fucking ridiculous.